Man, StockX, bro, you always hearing their name and they always in some trouble. I just recently saw that they were in some legal trouble. I don't know the details that were happening behind it, but yeah, man, they're going through it. Especially like this is not even concerning like the authentic checks. Like they're just downhill, bro. So we're gonna read this article. We're gonna see like what's up with StockX, man. Because are they really legit? As a reseller, you know what I'm saying? As a person who's like into the shoe game, you know, like okay, so like when I first got into stock, like reselling or into shoes like that, StockX was like the low key like method. Like you could really like nobody was really on StockX when I like started selling and stuff, and that was like the move. Like you could base your prices off that. You could buy your stuff from StockX, then sell it to them because nobody really knew about that, and the prices were like fairly low. And honestly, my thing when I got off of it was like this. I got like an OG in the sneaker game, and he's like his collection is crazy. Like, but he be going for the expensive pairs, and he wanted to buy the Travis Scott Family and Friends pair, which is like $10,000 compared to the regular one, which was only like maybe like 300-400 at the time, and they sent him the regular version. So imagine buying a $10,000 shoe and getting the $400 version. So that's why I never. Well, I bought from StockX one time. I bought some Human Races, but again, that's like not really a shoe. Well, I guess at the time, Human Races were like really popping, so I guess a lot of people would kind of make fakes of those. But like now it's crazy. Like I've literally like witnessed people send fakes and get paid out, man. So it's honestly crazy. Anytime somebody tells me to refer, like, do I trust StockX? I'm like, no, bro. If you can't get it through me, like, I'll try to find you another reseller or go to GOAT. Like, GOAT gonna be a little bit more expensive, but shoot, at least you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be right. So let's see, what is StockX? Love it or not, the secondary market plays a large role in the sneaker industry. In fact, in 2019, it's estimated that the sneaker reselling market generated $2 billion in North America and is projected to do $30 billion globally in 2030. Now, I will say I'm not discrediting StockX. I feel like StockX was a phenomenal idea. Like, because before StockX, like, you kind of like eyeballing prices or really just guesstimating, honestly. But with this, like, it makes things a lot smoother. There's a couple of times where I feel like people kind of rely on it too much, and it kind of takes away the fun from the sneaker game and the reselling, because like you'll just get like into these debates, like just looking at StockX, like, oh, ask is $245, but buy now is, you know what I'm saying, and like that kind of stuff just gets annoying sometimes. But overall, it's a good idea. I just think that I don't think they understood how big and pivotal they would be, and they kind of just got lazy over time, and people just started calling them out on their BS. Is StockX legit? Yes, StockX is legit. Take this with like a grain of salt. Like, is the company legit? Yes, but like the things that they do cause it for it to be like non-legitimacy. Like for example, them not being thorough on their their checks of authenticity. So it's stuff like that that doesn't really make it legit. Do I feel comfortable buying from StockX? No, not at all. If I don't get it on release and I don't know a guy, honestly, I just miss out. The Detroit-based company has over 1,000 employees operating in 200 plus countries and is backed by a variety of prominent business leaders and famous celebrities, including private equity firm Battery Ventures, multi-platinum rapper Eminem, and American fashion model Karlie Kloss. I mean, those are just names. Honestly, like, you're giving them a bag. I've never actually seen like Eminem like promote StockX. I've seen other people promote StockX, but I've never seen Eminem do that. Over the past 5 years, StockX has grown into one of the largest and most trusted marketplace for coveted goods. And also large, I would say, I feel like it's the most known, and like that's the only option. Like you would kind of be like surprised by the amount. Like if you're not like into sneakers, like a non-sneakerhead, like it's just crazy to like. I guess because I've never been in a situation like that I have like all this knowledge of it, and then I see another person, and I think that's common knowledge, and they don't even have a clue, and they could like easily get finessed. As of December 31st, 2020, the company reported that it had closed 7.5 million transactions and achieved more than 1.8 billion in gross merchandise. In its most recent Series E funding, the company raised 275 million in funding, putting the company's value at 3.8 billion. And you gotta honestly think, its only competitors are GOAT, like GOAT, I guess Flight Club technically, but like I feel like only famous people or people who like are just absurdly rich and don't know what to do with their money go to Flight Club. So I don't even count that. GOAT and like I guess eBay, they're trying to like compete with them, but it's like eBay tried to come back because originally eBay was like that guy to go to for your shoes and stuff, but then like StockX was just the more modern version of it. And so when they tried to go back, like even now, like all the stuff that I had to deal with when I started first selling shoes, I was selling on eBay all the time. It's just like it's a headache, like buying and selling on eBay in general. Like, so do I want to go back to that? Not really. Even though they probably fixed a lot of stuff, I just think like I just have PTSD from it. So me personally, I wouldn't even go back to eBay. So really, honestly, like in my perspective, GOAT is really its only competitor, and not like compared to StockX. More people know about StockX than GOAT. What makes StockX legit beyond its impressive resume is its property. Oh my god, I know this word, bro. it prioritizes the person. Authentication process. That's kind of crazy though, because this isn't like a normal thing. I think they have one in Detroit, but I think all the other ones are just like pop-up locations. All items sold on the platform go through a strict authentication and quality inspection to ensure the item is no different than what a customer would receive from the store. Oh wait, are we gonna read this? Honestly, we all know. What can I buy on StockX? How much does StockX take? Okay, so this is just kind of going over like if you didn't know what StockX was. So I mean, I kind of just explain what StockX is. It's basically like any other buy and sell thing. Like you can put your stuff on there. It's basically a stock market for shoes. But again, like they've just been lackadaisical on their authentication process. It takes a long time to ship, even though they ship everywhere, which is good because not a lot of people do that. It takes a long time to ship. It says so. This is cap because so when you sell on StockX, they give you about like 3 to 4 days to ship it out, and you can really finesse because if you print out a label, that'll give you like 10 more days, and then so it has to ship there. So 3 to 4 business days, ship there, and that's gonna take however many days it takes to ship to their company or whatever. Then it takes about 3 to 4 more business days to authenticate, and then they have time. They have 3 or 4 more days to ship out, and then you have to wait for it to actually be shipped out. So, yeah, it takes about like 2 to 4 weeks. Honestly, I've had people have like months wait, and you can buy everything on StockX. Like they're turning everything into just being like profitable. Like literally PS5 shoes, baseball cards. You can buy iPhones. You can buy Apple Watches. Like you can literally buy anything on StockX. Now the thing is, it's just like, I don't know. Honestly, you would be better off just going into like your local store, because there's also been like cases where they like you'll send in a real pair and then they'll claim that it's fake, and then you have to pay like this fee to get it shipped back, and like. Or they'll send you like reps back. So you'll send in a fake, or you send in a real pair, and then they'll be like, nah, this is fake, and bring you back a fake pair and still make you pay. Like that's crazy, bro. There's just too many things to that goes around with StockX. Like, so yeah, these are like stadium goods is okay. Grill is okay, but I would only do it for like used. Like I said, GOAT and eBay is probably its only competitors. But honestly, me personally, I wouldn't go through StockX because, like I said, they have been going through a lot of legal problems. people have been calling them out on their BS. Like, you can just literally type in like Stockx issues, and you'll find like a Reddit thread or any type of thread, and it'll just be a huge list of like so many complaints. And it comes to a point where it's like, all right, there's just so many similar complaints of like specific situations. Like, it's not that person, you know what I'm saying? It's the company. So, you know, this is just like a guideline if you never use Stockx. It's pretty easy to use. Overall, the thought of it, you know what I'm saying? What do you want to call it? Like the idea, its platform is amazing. I just think over time, and I think they've also like changed people like within the company. I think it's just got like just lazy and just messy. So, do I think they're deliberately doing stuff? Sometimes, but for the most part, I think they're in the right. It's just they're not doing their job to the fullest, which causes like a lot of problems. So me personally, I wouldn't go to Stockx. I would just either go to me, or, you know what I'm saying, your local resale shop, or any of these. Honestly, I bought from Grailed, I bought from eBay, I bought from Gold, I haven't bought from Stadium Goods, and I trust all three of these. And I've heard so much good stuff about Stadium Goods. So let me know what you think about it. Have you ever had issues with Stockx? Do you believe them? Do you think there's gonna be like a newer version that's gonna like be the like newest competitor that fix all these issues? Let me know what y'all think. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.